This podcast is being recorded and produced on Gadigal land.
We pay our respects to the traditional custodians of this country and elders past, present.
We extend our respect to any First Nations, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people joining us today.
Always was, always will be Aboriginal land.
I'm Brittney Saunders.
And I'm Alright Hey, and this is High Scrollers, the podcast version of your favourite group chat.
If it's trending, going viral or has you gripped, we're talking about it.
Coming up in this episode, we're actually not going to tell you what's happening in this episode because something special is about to go down. Deal me in doll, let's go! Oh my gosh! It's been a big morning in the Nova studio this morning.
Oh, has it ever? We first better tell them, well, should we tell them why we're celebrating?
No, we'll leave it for that.
Let's tell them what just happened this morning.
We just came into the studio and we had the head honcho here at Nova, Elle, come into the studio.
In a blazer.
Yeah, she usually comes in and says hello, but today she was very serious, wasn't she?
She had a blazer on. I said, you look corporate today. She's like, well, it's actually good that I'm dressed like this. Because, she needed to tell us something really fucking serious.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the mood in the room has just gone down.
Yes. She said that there's been some audio that has leaked from Nova from one of our recording sessions here. And obviously there's some things we talk about that don't make it to the final edit. And sometimes because we just chat about anything.
Yeah, we walk in the studio in the morning and we're talking as we're walking. But sometimes the microphones might be on. So she said, because our producer Hannah had been away in Europe and there'd been some freelancers here in the studio while we've been recording over the last few weeks, and that apparently one of these freelancers had gotten our audio and was I was thinking they were going to blackmail us with it.
Yeah.
And so Ellie whips out her laptop in front of Matt and she's like, this is serious what you've said. And it was something that we'd apparently said about
we had said.
A celebrity.
Look, there's some things, you've heard the beeps in some of our episodes. There are times where we say things that do not make it past the legal team, and that is fine. And there are other conversations we have in this studio that don't make it to the podcast because, well, we'd actually get cancelled if we said that.
So we have just thought...
I was telling a story once upon a time about my experience with someone in the industry, right? And naming them by name. And this person is more of a celebrity than an influencer. And, they were not, I didn't have a nice experience with them. And so I spoke about that on the podcast, and then I thought, you better take all of that out. You better not put that out there. Even if you beep her name, they'll know who it is. So that's what I requested, and that never made it to the podcast.
But then this freelancer that was working here got that audio and had brought it to the attention of the whole Nova team.
And the media. Ellie said they'd had the media contact them and say, hey, this has landed in our laps and we want to do a story in this. So can we have some further information here surrounding this, and can you confirm this isn't, you know what, I could have got out of it by just saying it was AI generated, couldn't I?
Yeah.
It's just AI.
So to paint a picture, Ellie, the big boss here at Nova, has pulled out her laptop in front of Matt. And Matt is stressing fucking play the audio.
And you're going to hear my real raw reaction to hearing the audio for the first time. I was white as a ghost.
You looked pale.
I was pale because, as I said, this is more of a celebrity than an influencer. The media would definitely pick this up and run with it. So have a listen.
I got a phone call this morning from our head of communications to say that they'd been sent something from a TV network audio that had been sent to them of scrollers. I feel a bit stressed.
Oh.
But
why? What's wrong?
Because it's off-air audio, it's raw audio from when we've been recording stuff, and we haven't put it in the final edit.
Yeah.
But all I can think, and this is with half an hour kind of thinking time.
Yeah.
Is that we've had so many freelancers coming in when Hannah was away that a freelancer has potentially taken some raw audio from us and they're distributing it around to people that it will impact.
Oh, what did we say?
Well, so far it's just scrollers that I know of, but I've just been called in because I manage scrollers.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What did we say?
What did I say?
No, what did we say?
You guys have said. Well, I've got the audio.
Don't even play it. Just tell us. What did we say?
It's goes for about 2 minutes and you talk about a variety of different people. I'll play it because I've got it here. It's only on my speakers.
So when we come in here, we're not allowed to actually talk personally.
But who does it say? Just play it.
Okay. It gets worse the longer it goes.
Oh, no. Wish I could tell all the tea on how horrible she is, but anyway. Who? We won't say that on the podcast.
What did you just say?
Horrible to work with. She's awful.
Stop.
Who? Mm-hmm. Who? Just tell me who. Monster. Like, it was really confronting. Anyway, whoever's editing this, cut all that out.
Now it's kind of turned into a joke. Fuck off.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Joke? Is this off
High Scrollers has reached 1 million downloads!
1 million downloads. Congratulations. 1 million downloads. 1 million downloads.
Oh my god, I was like, my career's over. My career's over. No! No, the way I am sweating. I am sweating. Yes, we have 1 million downloads on High Scrollers. It was all just a prank.
We've been fucking pranked this morning so well by the Nova team, may I add.
Yeah.
There's going to be a reel posted on our accounts probably. It would have already been posted last night, maybe. Oh, no, tonight?
Yeah.
Tuesday
Today.
night.
At some point, you'll see a reel, which, by the way, thank you for all your pine cone comments a couple weeks ago.
I'm still getting them today. And people are commenting, I don't know if this is the right video, but pine cones. Anyway, we have 1 million downloads on High Scrollers. Yay!
Which is so exciting. And thank you so much, Scrollers, for listening to this podcast. We love just having a laugh with you every week. As we've said before, we're not trying to change the world or be very serious here. We just want you to have 45 minutes of fun with us and get on with your lives, you know?
And we're not cancelled, so thank fuck for that. Because April's over in the corner here today and she looked like she was going to lose her job as well, somehow.
Well, because before they played the audio, I wasn't sure whether it was you or me who had said something.
I know.
So when at first I thought, well, Brittney can recover from this, and surely I haven't said anything that bad.
I can recover.
Yeah, surely, you know, you're well established, you know, like you'll be fine, you know. Whereas me, I heard that and went, no, that is career ruining. That is a career ruining audio,
Fucking
actually.
hell. That's the prank of the year,
So
surely.
now I need all of our High Scroller records, all of the, raw audio in the files. Deleted, wiped from the accounts, burnt in a fire. I need the whole thing burnt to the ground because I never want to have to go through that for real. And no more freelancers.
We've got 2 cheesecakes here too. One says 1 million downloads and one says Deal Me In Doll. So we absolutely love that. And thank you so much to the Nova team for having us on the Nova Podcast Network. We absolutely love doing our thing here and excellent fucking prank.
And thanks for taking a chance on us because you had no faith at all. Can I tell you, I don't know if we've spoken about this on the podcast or not before, but I was only half joking about the whole thanks for having faith in us or whatever, because on our first meeting, one of our first meetings, we were like, we'll get like at least 30,000 downloads a week. And the Nova team were like, well, yeah, you know, we would really love to just aim for at least 1,000 listens a week. And then Brittney said to them, 1,000 listens? Do you even know who we are, who follows us? We've got hundreds of thousands of people waiting for a podcast from us.
Feels just like yesterday.
And then they were like, oh, well, you know, yes, you know, that's great, but we'll try and aim for 1,000. We'll be very happy if we get 1,000. And we smashed the 30,000 out of the bloody water, and we have so ever since. And, you know, that's just a testament to both us, but also our very loyal following who we absolutely adore. Because even Nova were like, I remember like the second week, you were like, shit, we got to get a bigger team. Everyone reshuffle. We got to all hands on deck for High Scrollers. Shit.
We're hot property.
So it's very exciting to be here. And we've officially, I think, finished a season now because we did 40 episodes. A podcast season is 40 episodes. I think this one might be our 42nd or 43rd. I can't keep up.
Who knows? They're all blurring together.
So does that mean we're officially in season 2? Can we have an updated cover art?
I think we should.
Yeah. Because you've got different hair. I've got a different hair. Remember, I used to spike my hair up. Every time I look at the cover photo for High Scrollers,
it's giving Ursula. My
forehead is Ursula.
It's giving Ursula. I told you this yesterday.
All right, Hunchback of Notre Dame over there. Our producer, Hannah, has just told us that there's actually some other audio because when they were making the prank, she had a few different options. No. Oh, you didn't have...
Other audio.
Oh, just other...
Okay.
Oh, no.
Who?
Oh, no.
Do me in, doll. And a massive good morning to Britt and Matt, but especially Matt because I know how much he loves the mornings. Lucy here, and I just wanted to say a massive congratulations to you both on 1 million downloads of High Scrollers. It is so well deserved. High Scrollers is the podcast that I didn't know I needed in my life and now cannot live without. So thank you for making my Tuesdays and Fridays so much more spicier. Anyway, I better let you go. I gotta go drink a pink V.
Hey, Madam Britt, scroller listener Lauren here. I can't believe you guys are already at 1 million downloads for the podcast. What a huge friggin' milestone. I just want to say that I love the potty and I love what you guys are doing. You guys make me piss my pants and just crack myself up every time I listen. And yeah, keep up the great work and remember to always follow the yellow brick road.
Hey, Britt and Matt, it's Danny Russell here. Congratulations on hitting 1 million downloads. Big fan of the show, as you both know. And I just wanted to thank you for creating these hilarious episodes for us scrollers each and every week. Congratulations again. That's my speech done and dusted. Anyway, doll, better let you go. I got to go listen to today's episode.
Hi, this is Lauren. Britt and Matt, you two are a hoot. Thanks for dealing us in for your bi-weekly chats that leave me in hysterics. I often have my 7 and 4-year-old kids in the car with me, and they both love you too. Sometimes I do have to quickly pause and come back when things get a bit M-rated. My 7-year-old daughter has asked me numerous times if she can go to the Great Aussie Bush Camp. Well, I better let you go. I've got to book a trip to Tea Gardens.
Hey, Britt and Matt, it's Caitlin from Melbourne. I just wanted to send you guys a huge congratulations for hitting 1 million downloads. You guys are the only podcast that I listen to, and there's very good reason for that. Thank you so much for all the laughs and always managing to brighten up my day. I look forward to so many more episodes to come. Anyway, I better let you go. I'm off to Nobu for a celebratory taco. Or a sticky date. We'll see.
Hey Scrollers, just want to say congratulations on the 1 million downloads. You guys have very quickly become my favourite podcast. Me and my friends often talk about how funny you guys are. Anyway, I better let you go, doll. I've got to go book a holiday to Fiji.
All right, doll, I better let you go. I've got a plane to catch and what the fuck? Follow the yellow brick road. Oh, it's my fucking gallbladder, doll.
G'day, Matt. It's Nathan Foley here. Look, I just wanted to congratulate you on such a huge podcast milestone. 1 million. I can't believe it. Look, onwards and upwards for you, buddy. And keep going strong and take care of yourself. See ya.
Oh, Nathan Foley!
Nathan Foley!
Your life is made.
Don't stop that right now.
This is too many emotions for you in one day.
I've been on a roller coaster this morning. Nathan Foley, friend of the show. No, that is. I need a time out after that.
We've actually got so much to record today.
And you know what I thought as well? What's so funny is when those voice messages were playing, they were all girls. Yeah. And I was like, oh, wow, the gays are really letting me down here. Like, the gays haven't said anything in. Like, and then I thought to myself, I wouldn't even, like, it doesn't have to be gay. It could just maybe we've got a man, that could do a voice message. And then the man is Nathan Foley.
Of all people.
But to the gays, can you send some voice messages next time?
Please.
Thanks
so
for doing that.
Because
send a few more over the weekend that I haven't listened to.
Oh, okay, there's a few more that didn't make the cut.
Thank you, Nova Team, for organising that. And thank you to everyone who was in that recording. I love that people just pick up on all the little shit that we say.
I know.
We say these things and don't think much of it, but then it's like a catchphrase to other people. And it's all the jokes, the Aussie bush camp, follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah.
Fucking love it.
Oh. Well, that's just made my bloody morning. That has.
Yeah, me too.
I don't even want to do the rest of the episode.
Like,
I
that's
just
it.
want
I reckon that's the episode done.
Tie it up in a bow there and send you on your way. But no, we'll get into the episode officially now, scrollers.
All right, well, let's get into our royal flush. Nothing can fucking top what happened this morning.
Literally.
Like that's my royal flush.
Literally.
Us getting 1 million downloads.
And pranked and Nathan Foley.
Yeah, like that's the royal flush right there.
Yeah.
Well, mine's only a little one, so I can kick it off if you like, Matt.
Okay.
In a nutshell, I saw this guy, I think he was in America. No, wait, I'm telling it wrong. Okay, this girl had ordered DoorDash or something like that, and the delivery driver had put a little card in her food delivery, and he'd written on it like, "Thank you so much for placing an order. I'm door dashing," or it could have been one of those, like, "I'm door dashing as a side hustle to save money for my fiance and I's wedding. So this is like a little side hustle thing for me." And then he said like, any tip would be, because, you know, tipping's like a really big thing over there. Like, any tip would be greatly appreciated. And here's my Venmo. Is that the thing where that you like transfer money to people in America? And he just had his Venmo thing. And then the girl that received the DoorDash, she like thought that was really sweet that he'd left that note, and he was like hustling for his partner. So then she just like candidly got on her TikTok, and I don't think she was a TikToker or anything, but, you know, she videoed the note and was like, "Oh, here's this guy. This is so sweet, blah, blah, blah." Anyway, that video went absolutely viral, as they do. So then the whole internet is like jumping on board to help this guy give his partner the dream wedding. Then it's turned into this whole series thing, because then, you know what TikTok's like, everyone in the comments was saying, "He needs to respond, like, where is he?" kind of thing. So then he's popped up on TikTok, and he's like the nicest guy in the world, and he's done like a massive thank you video, and apparently like everyone's jumping on board, businesses, brands, everyone's donating to make like their dream wedding come true. And then everyone in the comments of his video was saying, "She needs to come to your wedding," like the girl that you DoorDash to. And so then he's done like a follow-up video, and now like the girl that made the original video is going to the wedding with her partner. Just this really wholesome thing. I'm going to like spend 2 seconds and actually try and find you the username. Sorry, rather than just telling you. But it was one of my favorite things to just see something wholesome on the internet when can be so much like drama and negativity, especially on TikTok. So yeah, that's my royal flush. Just people doing nice things for people.
But you know what's funny is my mind goes to, well, if I ever want free money, I'll just stage that and put my PayPal details on it. Yeah,
$50,000 birthday bash
yeah,
that you were talking about.
Absolutely.
Let me find this guy's
money hacks, how to scam the internet. I'm sure it's real, but that's where my mind first went to. Is like, what if she's the wife actually? She's the one getting married, and she's just put that up in the hopes it goes viral.
Sorry, so his name is...
She's not listening.
No, I wasn't. Sorry, I was trying to find this guy. What'd you say?
I don't know. Next. My brain's already moved on to the next topic, if I'm honest. That's how it works. Haven't you listened to the podcast?
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I've said the sentence, I've forgotten what I said, and we're on to something else.
Well, if you want to look up the videos, his username is Paul's Lobo. So LOBO 711. Or if you just look up Chipotle delivery guy, you'll find the videos.
Nice.
And it's just wholesome and cute. And apparently Chipotle also donated.
Nice.
Yeah.
Catering the wedding, you reckon? Like,
that'd be iconic.
Chipotle at the wedding. Who would you want to cater your wedding? Like, I reckon AJ would make you have KFC, right?
Surely.
Yeah.
But you want to know another food that AJ's fucking obsessed with, and the whole workplace of fate is disgusted by him?
Ooh, okay.
Boiled sausages.
Oh, what is that? I don't know if I've ever had a boiled sausage in my life.
You quite literally get a pot, put it on the stove, boil the water, and then put the sausages in, and it boils it until the point where the skin comes off. So it's just the filling, and then you eat it.
Oh, yeah, that's a bit much for me. I don't mind a sausage, on barbecue.
No, like that's his, like he will pick that over anything. Like,
but then I love a Frankfurt. You boil those.
Yeah, it's kind of giving Frankfurt.
But it's a sausage.
Yeah.
Wow, no, that is kind of fucked up,
You're going to have to try it. And all the girls in the warehouse just pay him out constantly for boiled sausages. But I'll go grocery shopping and say, "What do you want me to get?" And he's like, "Sausages." Like, that's his go-to. And not like the fancy lamb and chives or whatever. The thin barbecue ones. It's got to be that.
That's kind of... I reckon if you like looked up top 10... ways to know if your partner is a psychopath, boiling sausages would be in number 9. Right, well, my royal flush of the week is something very exciting, because I've always had a problem with how long it takes to get to New York, right? I'd love to pop back to New York. For context, last time I went to New York was at the end of a 3-month Kentucky in America, and I'd been all over America, and New York was my last stop, and then from New York I was flying to LA and then straight home. because that's the only way you can do it. If I wanted to go to New York right now today, I would have to fly probably to LA first and then another 6-hour flight to New York.
Yep.
There's no direct flight. And so last time I was in New York, I absolutely wasted my time. I did not give it the time of day. I was so tired. I was so broke. I had no money. I had to get my dad to send me $1,000 from Australia just so I could last the final 3 days in New York and like do a couple things.
And I feel like 3 days in New York like isn't enough time.
Yeah, no. And I realize that now, but at the time I was like, oh, I'll be so motivated to do everything. But no, I was at the end of the Kentucky. I was fucking exhausted and hungover 30 days in advance. You know what I mean? Like the last 3 months I'd been drunk every day. So I was like, by the end of it, I just wanted to sleep and I couldn't give a shit about New York. And I always regret that because I'm like, I don't know what I was missing till it was gone sort of thing. I saw one Broadway show.
Were you there in winter or summer?
Summer.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think I went and saw Wicked? Do you think I went and saw Aladdin, Kinky Boots, Book of Mormon, any of these big ones? No. What the fuck did I see? Matilda. Imagine going all the way to Broadway and seeing Matilda on Broadway. Yeah. Like, it's a joke. I was in the Twilight Zone. The only thing I ate was hot dogs and pizzas, and I walked through Central Park for about 2 minutes. Like, these days, I'm like, if I went back, I would live the Sarah Jessica Parker, Carrie Bradshaw fantasy. And now it may be possible very soon because Qantas has announced they're about to do, this is my royal flush, a direct flight from Sydney to New York. Put more celebration claps in there, Hannah. My God, thank God. Because my whole thing is, it's the double flight. It's the 14 hours to...
And then it's like another 5-hour flight from like LA or 6. So it's like another annoying length flight.
Yeah.
It's not like 2 hours, but it's not like 10.
Yeah.
Like it's like annoying.
Yeah. And this one direct flight will be 22 hours.
Fuck, that's a long time to be on a plane.
I think manageable though.
What?
I think I could do that.
I look back at the times that I have gone to America and I don't know how I've managed to be on a plane for 15 hours. Like, it's a fucking long time.
Yeah, but also, were you prepared?
Probs not.
Like, now in my life, I think to myself, I am so prepared for... for a 22-hour flight, I could be absolutely prepared. I mean, hello, look at me. The most obvious one is reading.
Yeah, see, you like books.
I could read for ages on a flight. That could take up many hours on a flight. Then... you've got, like, I remember back in the day, we could use, obviously, the screens on the back of the chairs, but there was no such thing as, like, downloading on your Netflix and your streaming services and things like that.
Yeah, that would be good.
Now I'd plan out all the content that I'd like to watch on the plane. And then if the plane has Wi-Fi, bitch, I'll work. I'll catch up on emails while I'm up there.
I remember
you know what
I used to be a YouTuber. You probably did the same. Like, I'd take my laptop and then I'd edit videos, and that would always take up, like, 3 or 4 hours of a flight.
Yeah.
So that was always good.
Yeah. Well, some of us were fat, so I could never use the tray tables. I could never edit my videos on a plane because the tray table wouldn't come down. Yeah,
hell.
I know. Oh my God! Imagine trying to eat a meal. I'm holding the meal to eat the meal on the plane.
I think
this is the thing. Sorry, you want to go down that route? Make planes that little bit bigger. Have fat people chairs. I'd book a fat people chair. That's why I booked business, because I needed more space, and but the tray table in business didn't work for me at all.
I think I saw this 22-hour flight thing and watched a video. They've
That's
shown
what
like what the cabin is going to look like, because it's like new planes for this 22-hour flight.
Right.
And I remember them saying in the video that a regular plane will hold like 360 people or whatever, but these planes are going to be like the same size but only hold like 280 or whatever, because they've spaced everything out. And even the economy, like what's economy X or like whatever the like not normal economy but the next best one, looks pretty fucking nice. Like it looks a little bit like business class. So I think because they're going to be 22 hours, they're kind of stepping it up a little, which I'm here for, because you're going to need that comfort on a 22-hour flight. Oh, he's not listening to me.
I listened to the entire thing. Do you want me to recite exactly what you said? Because I can tell you. Because I'm an active listener. I'm trying to find the video. I was letting you finish your point before leading into the next one. So don't give me that. Just because we got 1 million downloads, you want to start acting like a diva over there, Mariah Carey? All right, yes. Pipe down, bitch. All right. Now, send that to the Daily Mail. They can write an article about that one. Podcast hosts feud live on air. Anyway. The point of the fact of the matter is I can't find the video, but yes, he was saying, you're right. Everything you just said was right, and I listened to the whole thing. They're going to be more spacious. Economy
It looks
looked really
bougie,
nice.
yeah.
I would probably go with the premium economy because that looked like what business class looks like now.
Yeah, and I saw there was this little area that the guests can go in, and it's like guided meditation room, and like you can stretch and stuff, and they've got like TV screens.
They call it like a respite area in the plane, and it just kind of looked like, I guess, what a subway train would look like a, your New York subway. It was like that, but with like little lounges and things like that, and just an area to kind of stretch your legs, do some stretching and things like that. Because I guess that's like the only thing about a 22-hour flight is your DVT, your deep vein thrombosis, right? That would obviously take you'd have to do a lot of things. And so that's why they've probably implemented that little area. But there is nothing more mortifying than having to do your stretches on a plane. Is there? Walking up and down the aisle, getting the blood flowing, lifting your knees up to your chest.
I just don't. I just fucking stay in the seat.
Oh, no, see, because I can't. I don't want it, because I'd be one of those motherfuckers that gets, well, now that we've played that audio of the, was it 4 and 7-year-old in the car?
Yeah.
I feel bad for swearing now.
Yeah, we're going to have to go really like G-rated.
I'm one of those people who, if DVT is going to affect anyone, it's going to be me. You know what I mean? Given the history, doll, look at me. Look at my health conditions. I'll be getting DVT for sure. So the only time I haven't worried about that is when I went to South Africa, and I actually just took 2 sleeping pills as I boarded the flight, and then slept for the 16 hours to Johannesburg. And I was in business. Thank you, Channel 10, for paying for that. And when I got there, woke up, and the lady who was, looking after my section in business class was like, "Hello, sir. We tried to wake you multiple times for food and you wouldn't wake up." And I was like, "That's all right, darling." And she goes, "Well, you didn't really, experience the business aspect, because obviously in business your beds lie flat." So I was sleeping the entire time. And she was like, "How about a bottle of champagne?" I was like, "Well, yeah, I'll take it if you're offering it." Like, who knew that sleeping on a flight meant you got a free bottle of champagne? They don't do that in economy. It's worth it to me. So anyway, loved the champagne. Thank you to that air hostess who gave me that. And so I reckon with a 22-hour flight, that's what I'm doing. Reading a little bit, 2 sleeping pills, sleeping 16 hours, little bit of work, stare out the window, take a few selfies, do a few stretches. There's your 22 hours done.
Fuck, 22 hours. If it does happen, which I'm sure it will, are you ever going to go on it?
Yeah, for sure. Because I would rather just land straight in New York and get that over and done with.
Yeah.
And enjoy my time and then head home.
Well, back to 1 million downloads, Matt. Mm-hmm. I feel like we've hit the jackpot. We have won. Like, we win.
What do we win? A 22-hour flight to New York.
Yeah, Nova's shout. No, but I feel like we've won a prize, and it got me thinking. I actually saw a TikTok the other night of someone just saying, has anyone ever actually won a big prize? And if so, what is it? Because, do you know anyone that's personally, won a big surprise? A big prize.
What do you mean? Are we talking lotto? Are we talking arcade games? Are we talking the pokies? What are we talking?
All of it. All of it. Have you ever entered a competition and won a big prize?
Yeah. Well, with the lotto, I knew someone who won the lotto. I can't remember how much they won, but I don't think they have any of that left now.
I've won a couple of prizes in my life.
What have you won?
When I was little, I won a Baker's Delight colouring in competition. Do you remember when you would do those?
Yeah.
And then they'd hang them all up in Baker's Delight?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I won that and won a finger bun.
Okay, yeah.
And another one, I don't know if I've told this on the podcast before, about the guessing game in Grace Brothers. Is that what Maya used to be called? Grace Brothers. So, does that ring a bell to you?
No.
Okay. So it's back when Maya was called Grace Brothers, and I was in Grace Brothers with my stepmom and my stepbrother Josh, and we were just walking around doing some shopping. I would have been 10 at the time, and there was a lady walking around in the Grace Brothers with a jar of snakes. And she came up to us and she's like, "Hi, we're doing a guessing game competition. All you got to do is guess how many snakes are in the jar and we'll write it down." She had a clipboard. Mm-hmm. And this was back in the day. I don't know if anyone remembers this. Firstly, do you remember when David Jones and Maya used to have a cafe in it?
Yeah, they still. Some
Do
of them
they?
still
Some of them
do.
still
Yeah.
do. They don't in Newey anymore.
David Jones Food Hall down at Bondi Junction. Absolutely delicious. Get the carbonara pasta, get the chips, and
Yum.
get a fat Coke, and you'll be set. That's my recommendation.
Bring it back. We don't have that in Newey anymore. As well as the cafes. I don't know if you remember this, but they used to have photography studios in there as well. And you could get family photos done.
No, I don't remember that, but yeah, I believe you.
You know where like the families all wear a white t-shirt and jeans,
The
and
baby's naked on the rug with
yeah,
looking like
and
a
they
little
had, like,
beetle.
The suede backdrops, and you'd all like a grey charcoal.
Everyone's
suede
wearing white and denim.
Yeah. So the competition was to win one of those, and so we were like, yeah, let's enter. It's free. So Josh and I both entered and guessed like 90 something and whatever, and that was that. Anyway, Jackie, my stepmom, she got a call a few days later. I'd fucking won. I won. I guessed the exact amount of snakes. I was so excited. Like, think you're 10 years old and you have won a prize.
Yeah.
You never fucking win anything. And what does Jackie do? I'm not fucking getting that family photo.
Wait, what?
She didn't want to get the family photo. And I was beside myself. Like, I couldn't forgive her.
Wait, so what were the rules to get the prize? You had to do a family photo.
No, we won a family photography session.
Oh, I thought you won the snakes.
No, I wish. But we won to get a free family photography session.
And she said no.
She's like, I'm not fucking getting that. And
Oh my God.
I'm going to have to ask her. And you know what? She listens to this podcast. She'll be pissing herself. She said no. And I resented her for so long. Like, I was like, I can't believe Jackie doesn't want to get this. But you know what? Now that I think about it, my dad was a piece of shit. So maybe it was because she literally didn't want to get a photo with him and us as a family because he was toxic.
Yeah, no photo evidence.
So fair enough. I'm going to have to ask her, Jackie, if you listen to this, ring me and tell me what's the real reason. But that was like the one major thing I'd ever won. And that's about it.
Well, I came from a competition family.
Really?
So my mum was a part of Compa Club. That's what they used to call it, Compa Club. And they would go down to, it wasn't so much your PCYC or your local, there'd be little event centres and things that they would go to, and it'd be like either once a week, once a fortnight, once a month sort of thing. And basically what you'd do is you'd swap competitions with each other. So all the mums would go down to the local hall and they'd have all trestle tables set up. And then, because one of the mums might be the person who buys all the women's weeklies and one might buy all the take fives. And then, my mum had me and my sister who were reading things like your Total Girl and your K-Zone and those sorts of magazines. And so what they do is they'd all sit at the trestle tables and swap competitions.
Right.
So that everyone was on the same page as to, what competitions were in the magazines that week without having to buy all the magazines.
Smart.
And so then it was just a free-for-all, as in if you won, you didn't have to share it or anything. It was just best of the draw. But they'd all help each other with their 25 words or less and things like that. And it was called Compa Club. It was just like a social thing that they did. And so I think Compa Club ended because then scrapbooking was on the rise and it turned into a scrapbooking club.
Scrapbooking.
Yeah.
Yes, one of my friends at primary school's mum was so into that, and then she set up a scrapbooking shed in her backyard, and then it was actually really creative. She would host scrapbooking parties, and you would go and do a scrapbooking class and make little invitations or envelopes. Cute.
My mum was really into the scrapbooking, so I had my own scrapbook and we had all the cutouts as well. She had like filing cabinets worth of cutouts, little
I wonder
all different
where all
shapes.
that's gone now. Like, all the crap.
Landfill.
All the crap that they had. For any of you out there that were in families that scrapbooked, because there was shit everywhere. And because you'd get all the hole punches with all different shapes and cutouts. Like, where are all those?
It was really fun though.
It was.
But anyway, Compa Club, we'd go down and all the kids would play together and they'd all enter the competition. So we won a lot. Like, we won family holidays. We won new clothes. We won photo shoots as well. We won opportunities as well. Like, they'd be like looking, like modelling searches and stuff like that for kids and things like that. Like, I was in a couple magazines as a kid because I entered the competition.
Model for Life.
Yeah.
Did you know about that, or was that a Newcastle thing?
Newcastle thing,
I really
think.
wanted to be in that, but I wasn't allowed.
And yeah, anyway, my mum was a huge competition person. So that's ingrained in my soul. So obviously I love entering a competition and you got to be in it to win it. That's my thing. That's why I say everyone everyone is allowed to tag me. You know, on Instagram when it's like tag 3
yes.
friends. I always tell my followers, tag me. Like absolutely tag me because I know the hustle. I respect the hustle. I will not judge, and I'm even rooting for you. And also, maybe if the competition page sees that you've tagged a verified account, they might think we're friends. Because sometimes I reply and say, yeah, good luck, girl, you know. Maybe that'll get you a few brownie points with the brand. Anyway, the point is, always loved a competition. Now, I was a whiz at Time Zone. Remember Time Zone? Well, it still exists, but...
Yes.
And they had Intensity as well. Was that more of a Newcastle thing?
Intensity was only in the Central Coast, I'm pretty sure, at Tuggerah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, it was at Eora as well.
Oh,
Or
must have
maybe
been
it
a Central
moved.
Coast thing.
Oh, wow.
Went there once on a school excursion.
As a child, the Central Coast was pretty lit. We had Casey's Toy World. They had model trains. Like, just imagine being my grandparents used to take me, but also my mum and dad sometimes. Imagine having a child go to a toy store and being able to walk out without them wanting anything because all I wanted to do was look at the model trains drive around all day.
That's really good of you.
Like, and then I'd be like, okay, I'm done. And then I'd leave. I'd get my fix and go. Like, there's no, like, I want all these toys or anything. I was like, I just want to watch the trains and then go.
See, I feel like I'm the opposite. So we had like a Toy World thing at like Bennett's Green in Newcastle. And for my whole childhood, because we'd drive past there a lot for some reason, and every time I would see the big toy sign, my parents fully had me convinced that it was adults only. I shit you not. They were like, you have to be 18 and over to go there. And I'm like, oh, like I fully fucking believed it. Very clever of them.
All the things our parents would tell us when
Yeah.
we were younger, like, it's illegal to have the light on inside the car.
I know, fucking...
You'll get pulled over if you got the light on back
Yeah.
there.
But it was just because we were so annoying.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking hell.
Did your mum ever say anything like, you know, if the wind changes, your
face will stay like that?
Oh, so I've actually got a hack for you if you're a new mum, because this is what my stepmum used to do to her 3 kids when they were really, really little. It only obviously works on really little kids, and you kind of gotta implement it. By the way, Brittney's eating chips over there, so if you hear some crinkling and crunching, she's clearly hungry. But she used to do this thing, and this actually was like a foolproof way to tell if the child was lying. So she told them that if you lie, you get a blue dot on your tongue. A blue dot appears on your tongue if you lie.
Mm-hmm.
And so she'd go, did you, if one of them was like, he hit me, she'd go, did you hit her? And if he was to be like, no, she'd go, poke out your tongue. And he wouldn't poke out his tongue because he thought that if he did, he'd be lying,
Yeah, right.
and he'd have a blue dot on his tongue. I hope that made sense to everyone.
Yes, it does. They do that with us with the pool. Like, if you wee in the pool, you're going to get a blue ring around you.
Yeah.
And I fully believe that. And I'll tell you what I used to do. When I would really need a wee in the pool and I didn't want to get out, but I knew about the blue ring, I'd do a little bit of the wee and then swim away, and then do another bit of the wee and swim, and I'd go around the whole pool.
Do you wee in a pool?
When I was little,
Do
yeah.
you still wee in the pool now?
No.
Okay. I don't believe you. Poke out your tongue. Anyway, where was I going with all of this? Oh,
competitions.
the time zone.
Yeah.
So you know the stacker machine where you got the 3 little boxes that go across, and you hit the button and it goes woo,
Yeah.
woo, woo. I won a major prize on the stacker machine. I won a Wii.
Oh,
Yeah, like a
that's good
Nintendo
one.
Wii.
We were at Dull Boys, which is this bowling alley and games thing in Warners Bay, like in Newcastle area. And we were having like a big staff night. So we did like 2 games of bowling, and then they also have a karaoke room in there. So after the bowling, we went into the karaoke room and we were all drunk and singing. And of course, AJ didn't want to be part of that because that's just so embarrassing. So it's
He eats boiled sausages. Like, grow up.
And so there's like a time zone sort of thing there too. So he just went out and played like at time zone by him. What's more embarrassing, singing karaoke or being at time zone by yourself?
Like, I'm just picturing AJ in the photo booth, putting stickers on him. Oh.
No, so he won the Mega Stacker too. And then I remember he came, he's like, I won the Mega Stacker.
What did he get?
Some JBL headphones.
Okay, so I hacked the system. If you want to win on the Mega Stacker, right?
Yeah.
Because I had a friend who used to work at one of them. It wasn't a time zone, but it was just like a little
arcade.
Kind of small business arcade. But I guess they all work the same potentially. And they told me that all of those games, I mean, obviously they're in quotations, rigged, but they're actually programmed by the business owner to only, so like, you know, your claw machines.
Oh,
let's take a claw machine.
I've got a story for that.
Yeah, well, tell me in a second, but let me get this across first. They said that they can put it to only actually, like the claw only actually works properly every 99 tries.
Yeah.
Or, you know, they can set it to a certain amount. So if you think, oh, I'll get it in the next one, I'll get it in the next one, I'll get it in the next one, well, that could be set to 148. And you got to do 148 tries until it actually will pick up a prize, because obviously they need to get their money back on the investment of the toys and things like that people are trying to win. So it's actually got hardly anything to do with skill.
No.
It's not about lining up the shot and doing all the blah, 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 blah. It's actually just...
So what's the trick with the stacker?
Oh, the trick with the stacker is I had my headphones in. Now, the stacker... The music of the stacker does not line up to the boxes on purpose.
So it's like tries to throw you off.
So the music increases and the speed of the boxes increase, but they increase at different rates. So when you first start off, the music is the same. And by the time you get about halfway up the screen, the music then starts to change and throw you off. So you've gotten in a rhythm. And, you know, if you're listening to the bounces of the squares on either side, this will make no sense to many people.
I'm following
But
along.
Basically, there's a beat that goes... boom, 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 as it hits either side.
Yeah.
That beat is actually off the actual
Right.
beat of the box. So if you put your headphones in and listen to a song that is around 128 beats per minute, you actually block. That's a standard song, by the way.
Yeah,
That's a standard dance song. But if you put your headphones in and block out the sound and the noises from the machine, it actually goes in sync with just pretty much any song.
There you
Can't remember.
bloody
I think I was
go.
listening to Only Girl in the World when I won the Wii.
That's a good prize. I can confirm about the claw machine. We had one at our Fate Chermside opening in Brisbane. We got it like branded with all Fate stuff. And when the guy delivered it and was helping us set it up, he's like, yeah. And he just opened the bottom. He's like, how hard do you want it to be for people? And I'm like, what? And you can set it to like 1 in every 4 goes, 1 in every 5. So I just put it on the easiest one because you want everyone to win. And it was free to play.
Yeah.
But confirmed. Well, I feel like this was our most special episode yet.
I know. I loved this episode. The vibes are high, and I hope you take the vibes, scrollers, onward in your week.
And I hope you also take those vibes and hit 5 stars if you haven't already.
Yep, subscribe,
come on, we've had
turn
over 1
on
million
notifications.
downloads. We don't have 1 million ratings, so that's not fucking adding up.
I don't know if that's how it works, sweetheart.
It isn't, but I'm just running with that anyway.
Can't wait for 2 million downloads. Let's make that happen,
what kind of prank are
please.
you guys in the Nova office going to do then? Or is it like we wait till 5 for the next big milestone?
Nah, we'll do 2. Come on.
Every million.
Well, it depends how fast we get there. Scrollers, remember, share this with a friend, all
Tell
right?
your friend about
We're
Scrollers.
established now. We're not just a podcast with a couple episodes that, you know, someone will listen to and go, nah. They can really give us a red hot go. So co-workers, family members, friends, whoever you've got.
Maybe we start a referral program, like an affiliate marketing.
Oh, yes, affiliate codes for us scrollers.
If you get your friend to listen, you get something. And if they get their friends and you've built a team underneath you, we'll start our own MLM.
Yes.
Yeah,
Now
this
we're
is
on to
it.
something. All right, we better go and brainstorm this, please, darling.
I think that's about it from us.
Yeah.
Another episode done and dusted.
Thanks for listening, scrollers. Anyway, I better let you go. I've got to go and burn all those tapes from the Nova back room.